This is the island where people forget to die and stress magically melts away. But you'd never expect this if you knew the island's history. This island is largely inhabited by people exiled to the island at the end of a war. How can an island of people forced from their homes be known for longevity and peace? Dying to get answers to these questions and more, I spent a month on the island. I'm Julie, an explorer who travels the world in search of inspiring ways to eat, live, and connect. And the island I'm referring to is Ikaria, Greece, one of 5 blue zones, regions of the world where people are known for living past 100. Tucked away in the outermost corner of the Mediterranean Sea, Ikaria is so remote most Greek people have never been there. I landed in Ikaria, a burnt-out entrepreneur, grateful for my life, but feeling like something was missing from it. By the time I left Ikaria, I learned what some of those things were. My first night on the island, I cried myself to sleep. My introduction to the island couldn't have been more dramatic. On my way from the airport to my hotel, I took a wrong turn and almost drove my car off a cliff. Locals came to my rescue, taking rope from a child's swing set to tow my car for me. I collapsed into bed that night and cried because that was the first time in my life I'd experienced a group of strangers going so out of their way to help me. I never knew I could feel so supported and safe amongst strangers. This brought me to tears. I also experienced for the first time what it feels like to live somewhere where money is an afterthought. This is largely due to Ikaria's unusual political history. After the Greek Civil War between 1946 and 1949, the Greek government used the island to exile about 13,000 communists. Because of this culture, Icarians don't yearn for more. They're perfectly content doing the same things every day, and no one really cares about fancy clothes, homes, cars, or food. Icarians don't pay attention to age at all. They don't stop enjoying life just because they hit a certain age. In America, when my friends and I hit 30, most people settled down and became homebodies. This doesn't happen in Ikaria, where multi-hour-long dinners with bottles and bottles of wine are the everyday norm, not the weekend treat. At their panegyri parties during the summer, people of all ages drink, dance, and sing until sunrise. Icarians celebrate life from the moment they're born until the moment they die, and they connect with people of all ages. I found Ikaria to be one of the easiest places in the world to make friends. I befriended Nikos, a restaurant owner my age, who taught me how to make tara masalada. Dimitris, a 25-year-old waiter who introduced me to the island's nightlife. And Eleni, the owner of a rustic hotel who taught me how to milk goats and make cheese. I left Ikaria not only with killer recipes, but with realizations of some of the things that were missing from my life when I'd arrived. The joy that flows through you when you value time, not by being as productive as possible, but using it to connect, show kindness even to strangers, rest, and celebrate. The peace that envelops you when you decide for yourself what it means for you to have enough, be enough, and do enough. The freedom you feel when you stop allowing your age to define who you are or dictate what you should or shouldn't do. We can't all live on one of the most beautiful islands in the world, but we can connect with people of all ages, find peace in simple everyday routines, and live life fully, wildly, and passionately every day we're lucky enough to be alive. If the Icarians can do it, so can you. Ifaristo.